Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for about a year, a long time. I'm sorry. I was just, getting my mind right. I was in a transition. For a quick update, I'm no longer in Orlando. I'm back in Miami, Florida, but I work in Broward County as a hairstylist. Exquisite Touch by Gigi, as you saw in the intro. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing nowadays, just to make a long story short. But I'm back because I got something to talk about. So today, as you can tell by the title, I want to talk about how to know if you love yourself. Yes, how to know if you cherish this being called yourself. So for one, how to know if you love yourself. Are you a fighter? Do you like fighting? When talking to people is the last resort or even the first resort to put your hands on somebody? Because I say, like, me, I wouldn't fight. I never been in a fight. I mean, I almost had to get there twice with two people. They was shocked. But I never totally went there, like went crazy, because I cherish my skin and my hair, for one. And then I'm not even the type to really attract that type of drama, beef, or even emanate beef or negativity. So yeah, how often do you fight? What is your emotional tolerance like? Because I see how girls, for one, if I had long nails, if I had box braids, or even cornrows, that alone would make me not want to fight. Because some people be such crash outs nowadays, especially in these TV shows that you see. I say watching shows like Baddies and, the terrible shows that's on Zeus, they, if anything, they teach me about the minds of these people and why they do the things they do. I know a lot of people who fight, it could probably come from a place of not knowing how to handle your emotions, or a place of trauma, abuse. That's probably what you've learned coming up, how to solve issues or even go about conflicts with people. And the first thing you want to do is either yell or put your hands on people. I be watching people nowadays, how they fight so much, and it reminded me of my little brothers, sisters, cousins, nieces, and nephews. I'm like, wow, when something happens to them that they don't like, probably with the next sibling or the next kid, they would hit. Little kids hit, 7-year-olds hit, 5-year-olds hit. So I'm like, wow, that's how you know you have adults walking around here with kids' minds. That's when the phrase age ain't nothing but a number, in most cases, age ain't nothing but a number, in the sense of how people emotional tolerances are. From 25 to 45, boy, I've learned that. But yeah, how often do you fight? When you go into a fight, you risk bodily injury. You risk messing up your skin. I cherish my skin so much. Ain't nobody about to cut this, break this. You risk going to jail. You risk getting killed. You risk becoming disabled. Like, how people be so quick to fight. Like, say I'm outside going to the store or something real quick, and somebody decides to probably bump me, and then I turn around and they probably want to come at me with more crap. Me, in this world, I went out, and the plan at the end of the day is to go back home. So sometimes I feel like people don't utilize their legs enough. Like, you can just walk away. Because some people out here, they love the drama, they love the beef, they love to fight. So sometimes, because me, I'm like, I'm not one to fall for all the tricks of what people out here got going on. I'm not a B word. So you're not gonna get me or finesse me. So I say people need to utilize their legs a little bit more, walk away. I say if somebody want to fight me out in public and they want to come at me, because if somebody want to fight Gigi, just know they brought the beef to me, I'll walk away. I ain't never gonna see you again. Strangers should not affect you so much to where you risk your life, your children's lives, your family's lives, over somebody who lives for drama. Just walk away. If you love yourself, you wouldn't risk messing up your financial hood, your livelihood, your children's life, just walk away. Keep your hair. Girls be getting their hair ripped out. A lot of these girls don't got no edges from fighting. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Number 2 reason on how you know if you love yourself is, how do you let people treat you? So for one example, being in a relationship, how do you let that partner treat you? Do you let people use you? I hear a lot of people saying that they're scared to give or do for like a female. Guys, for example, they're scared to do because they don't know if they're being played or whatnot. So me, in one sense, what I do, you gotta be aware of how much somebody is giving you and aware of how much you're giving back to them. Because you got some people who would give. For example, a dude who been in a relationship, I heard this on this little video on Instagram the other day. He paid for everything all the time, all the dinners, all the shopping sprees, mall outings. And it was this one time he left his wallet at home and needed the girl to pay $200, and he was gonna give her the money when she got back home. No, he wasn't. But she was like, no. She was so mad. She was like, not at all. That right there is sometimes selfishness, in my opinion. Because me, if I had a dude, I'm not one to say that he has to pay for everything all the time, just because sometimes I would like to do something nice for him. Like, I wouldn't mind taking him out, taking him on a vacation, treating him to a dinner or something like that. And then again, how do you let people treat you in the sense of, are you one to take disrespect? Are you a carpet for people? Do you let people say slick things to you and you don't stand up for yourself? And you, opposed to standing up for yourself, you probably just go somewhere, talk mess to somebody else about it, or go in a corner and be sad about it, opposed to standing up for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself when people disrespect you. Because I've been that. Not majorly, but, you know, subtly with family sometimes. I know how it felt to not say nothing and not defend myself. That just, opposed to giving people that defend yourself energy, you holds it in, and then it really can make you feel bad about yourself. And you don't want to feel bad about yourself. So stand up for yourself. Watch how much, because then I'm gonna say you're gonna want to love, love with an open heart, but still don't be stupid in love. Don't be stupid in love. Then moving on to a more extreme example, are you one to take abuse from a man? Because we're talking about relationships. Do you let this man throw things at you? Do you let him jack you up, hit you? That's the ultimate way on how to know if you love yourself or not. Because it can kind of get complicated, and because with emotions and stuff and love makes things about 5 times more complicated. But if you loved yourself, you wouldn't let people make you feel bad about yourself. You wouldn't let people physically harm you and just keep on taking it, because things builds up, and it can explode in many different ways. It can explode with you probably hurting somebody, you probably snapping and killing somebody, and then you end up in jail. You end up with stress and depression and heartache and all that. Do you feel like that one in that friend group that you're like the butt of the jokes for most conversations or whatnot? Or do you have this one friend that talks to you crazy, but just for the sake of, I want a friend, you let them talk to you crazy? No. You have to love yourself. You got to treat yourself right. Because me, what I do, I can take myself out of my body, look at my being, and know that that being needs the ultimate respect. So I look at myself and I make sure everybody around me respects that person, which is me. So you can't let people talk to you crazy and not say nothing. 'Cause I know sometimes it get kind of complicated when it comes to like work or whatnot. But shit, I feel like at the end of the day, if I stand on my respect, I will get anything that is meant for me. If I don't put myself in a place of letting people treat me like shit, because I know I'm not a shit person. I'm a person up here. I look at myself as a queen. So you're gonna have to treat me like that. You ain't gonna put your hands on me however you feel it. You not gonna talk to me crazy. You're not gonna call me out my name. You're not gonna curse me out, especially if I don't do these things to you. You're not going to have me as a joke, because I'm not a joke type of person. Yeah, how do you let people treat you? Because I feel like if you're a person to respect yourself, because me, I go with the flow of where God wants me to be, and I trust the process of where I am at the moment and where I am not at the moment, and the people I have and the people I don't have around me. So if I'm in a place where I'm being disrespected, I'm waking up in the morning hating to go to work, or waking up in the morning hating to see this man, and I'm miserable. God doesn't want me to live a miserable life. He wants me to be happy in everything that I do. So I feel like keeping yourselves in these situations where you're making people disrespect you, it's not it. Because sometimes you got to stand on your P's, you got to stand on business and go somewhere where you're respected. Cut people off who don't respect you, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. You let people disrespect you, it's you that goes home with that anger, annoyance, depression, anxiety. Damn, I should have said this. You should have said it. I had too many times I said, damn, I should have said this, and I ain't say it. Nah, say it. But I still ain't the one to cause a lot of drama. You know me, I'm a person to be to myself. I don't have many friends. So being by myself taught me a lot about myself. Being by yourself, you talk to yourself. You reason with yourself. Well, me, shit. And that, me talking to myself brought me so much peace. So I can't even complain too much. And the final reason to know if you care about yourself, it's how you treat your body, how you treat your temple. Because I would say from COVID is when I really started to rethink a lot of things, because I knew COVID was a plan and I knew they were gonna make something for it. So in my head, I'm like, okay, if they gonna try to do this, I gotta figure out another way on how to do this. So that's how I got into herbs, as you can see. One of these books I have. I got into herbs and learning a lot about nature and medicine in nature. And that brought me along a whole journey. Even along the process of, I locked my hair. And locking my hair, I did that in January of 2020. It's just like I went through a whole process of learning about herbs, medicine, planting, dieting, fasting, all the good stuff that's beneficial to the body. So I found that there's a lot of toxins and a lot of things that we're given over here, especially in the United States, from toxins in products, skincare, beauty products, shampoos, products, and you got food, crap in the air, crap in our daily activities, and probably how early we wake up, how late we go to sleep, just everything that we were told is normal. I want to say everything, but a lot of things you got to reanalyze. So the way you present your body, from your skin to your hair to your body, shows how much you care about yourself. It might be hard to hear, but shoot, because when I was in Orlando, I started to learn more, and I started to juice, and I started to learn about fasting, and I stopped eating a lot of things. And me, I always grew up thick. I was never skinny. So through that time, I started to intermittent fasting. You know, as hairstylists, we don't really eat so much. So sometimes, opposed to getting food in the morning, I'll just grab some tea. And I noticed how I was just burning off the extra fat that I probably didn't need. And you know me, I was always thick down there, so that kind of slowly sizzled away. And then I learned that sometimes you have extra fat on your body that's just not needed. If you look at a baby, I compared this to babies. you notice how most babies almost have the same body build, just a normal. They're not too fat, not too skinny. You don't see the bones, and they're not jiggling. But I found that sometimes the body that we want isn't the body that we're meant to have. And doing things to get to a body that you think you want, you can mess around and make yourself sick in different ways. You know, there's nothing, well, I wouldn't say nothing, but an excess amount of fat on a human's body can lead to certain sicknesses sometimes, or even it limits how much you can do in life, how fast you can move, how fast you can get up. If you're being chased by a dog, are you gonna get bit or are you gonna get away? So how your body build goes into the lifestyle of somebody. You can almost tell the lifestyle of somebody. They eat a lot of junk food. They don't care about what it's doing to their body. They're lazy. They don't care about, well, not lazy, but, because I don't want to be too mean, but you need to work out. You should probably work out and burn some of that fat, because me, I was kind of never skinny, but a little chunky. And once I lost weight a little bit, I realized how faster I can move, how longer I could run or whatnot. And I'm like, wow, I could do so much more, because me, I'm at the place where I'm like, I'm young and I would like to be able to move until I'm old. That's my biggest reason for why I work out and why I care about myself so much right now, because I know what you do right now will affect you in your later years. So you got to take care of yourself now, if you even just want to still live your life in the later years. Because me, I want to travel. I want to be able to get up. I want to be able to walk around when I'm older. So how you treat yourself, so there'll be some people who even know they have sicknesses and still continue with same unhealthy behaviors. And that can cause a strain on your lifestyle moving forward, or even your spouse's lifestyle. I think it's kind of selfish to be in a relationship and one person doesn't care about their health in the sense of how they eat and how they work out, but the other person does. I kind of feel like it's selfish in the sense that you're setting you guys' life up for some type of hardship. You know, in my personal opinion, because if I'm seeing you now eating straight candy, cakes, chicken, you got high blood pressure, but you still don't want to change, you don't even want to change. That goes into the mental of people too. The minds of people, how they emotionally handle the things in their life. And sometimes it can't be good. So, because your body will tell you, or your body will signal to you things that's wrong, in the sense of, say if you're eating too much sugar, you might get back acne or a pimple on your face or something. Or if you drink too much alcohol, you'll probably get an inflamed stomach. Or if you smoke too much, your lips will get black, signifying dehydration, or your skin will get dry, signifying dehydration. And you know, many other things I probably don't know about because I'm not a doctor. But how do you treat your body? That tells you how much a person cares about themselves. So, in a nutshell, how to know if you care about yourself. Are you one who likes to fight, damage your skin, get your hair pulled out, possibly break bones, to move forward, presenting yourself like that to the public, to your spouse, to yourself? Are you okay with having no edges? Are you okay with having scars all over your face? No, I mean, who wouldn't want a beautiful human, a beautiful temple, you know? 2, how do you let people treat you? Do you let people walk all over you like a doormat? Do you let people hit you? Do you let people curse you out? Do you let people call you out your name and not say nothing? No. Let people treat you. I treat people how I want to be treated. Me, I love myself with the utmost standards. But then again, I know a lot of people don't. So look at how you let people treat you, examine how you feel about it, and then ask yourself, am I really expressing love to myself, to my human, to my being? Then your body. How are you treating your body? What is your skin telling you? What is your body telling you? What is your heart? What is your anxiety telling you? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Are you overweight? Because being overweight, you know, because I would want people to live a happy and healthy life. So I would recommend working out, dropping the fat, getting back to a slimmer body where you can even enjoy life more, in the sense of how you wake up and look at yourself, or even the things that you could do on a daily basis. That you run because you enjoy physical outside activities. Because me, I say, when shit hit the fan, could you run? That's my biggest goal. And think about your future. Will you be able to run with your grandkids when you get older? Travel. Just ride horses or something. You don't really want to be fragile. I mean, it would behoove you not to be. It would behoove you to work out right now, to be able to have strong muscles, to do more, a better bone density to help you when you're older. So if you got to the ends of this video, I'd like to thank you for listening to me rant and talk about what I had to just get off my chest. But until next time, you guys, love yourself and don't do nothing else but love yourself. Peace.